Hi everybody. We have got just one break up this evening, and that is Panini Chronicles basketball. This is another full case, and this is break number 4 of that particular product. You'll see on there, of course, that my anticipated shipping date for that is Thursday. You can probably tell if you break with me often from the sound of my voice that I'm still not quite 100%. I'm still a little bit on the under the weather side, so it is always possible that that date could slide forward by a day and not go out until Friday. Although I am hopeful that I can stay on track anyway. That's not the screen I meant to put up there. I did manage to wander off to the doctor today, and he gave me some high power medication, so hopefully that's going to have me back on track here pretty soon. That is also not what I mean to have up there. You can tell that medication's apparently affecting my brain too. Now maybe this is what I meant to have. Yes, indeed. So that is just a quick look of breaks that we have in the days ahead, and of course we've got some limited football, some full-size autograph helmets, some autograph basketball jerseys, autograph football jerseys, some replay basketball, more Chronicles, starting off with some 2018 Topps baseball, getting that 2018 card season started, and all kinds of fun stuff. But that is going to bring us to our spreadsheet for tonight. Give me a hot second to get that put up, and we will switch over and take a look and see who is in this break. So this, once again, is 10 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Chronicles basketball. It's a full case break. It's break number 4. It ended tonight, January the 29th, and we're live streaming it tonight as well. And our team names are on the left, our winning bidders across from it on the right. Hi, Tony. Hi, John Paul Evans. And so, of course, you guys know in this 10-box break, most of you, and there might be a couple of new names in here, but I'd say most of you have broken this before, so you kind of know what we're looking for in this break, which is, of course, we're going to have some autograph stuff and some memorabilia cards like we normally do, but a good part of our chase is finding the rookie cards in the various formats. So what I have learned up to this point is that gold standard, well, in the first case we pulled 1, in the second case we pulled 2 of them, in the third case we pulled like 6 or 7. So that apparently can be anywhere from 1 to 6 or 7 in a case. In marquee we pulled, I think, 1 in the first case, 2 in the second case, 1 in the third case. So that is definitely one that is a little more limited. We haven't pulled any Gala yet. So out of the 3 cases that we've opened, not any Gala. And then titanium, I think first case we pulled 1, second case we pulled 3 or maybe 4. And then in the most recent case, we were back to pulling just 1. So that is the deal with that. And, excuse me 1 second, guys. I've got to walk off and get something here. One thing about this high-powered medication that the doctor gave me today is it gives me terrible dry mouth. So I know there is no way I was going to get through this break without having some water nearby. Okay, so of course you see here we have 3 packs per box. We have 15 cards per pack, and each pack will have a hit in it. We'll also find, of course, some numbered inserts and all kinds of other interesting stuff, but I hope we find a Gala. I've really been looking for one of those to show up, and so far no luck. Hi, Tony. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. But if I didn't, I'm saying hi to you now. All right, unless you guys object, well, actually, you know what? I've got to change the focus. I about forgot that, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to take the autofocus off because otherwise it'll be zooming in and out constantly, which will make me absolutely insane. So unless you object, we're going to look at these sideways like this and just flip them over and take a look at them otherwise when they're numbered. Now, if you want them all flipped around, let me know. We'll work that out. But if you don't, that's typically the way we go through it. Get some sleeves out here. Well, Lurk Josh, I sound like your mom, huh? Well, I don't normally sound quite like this, but I have a little bit of sickness, so it gives me a little bit of that gravelly edge to my voice, I guess. This is to 99, Andre Drummond for the Pistons. Although gravelly is probably not the right word. It's just has more character, I think, than it normally would. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Deeper, a little. But hey, I'm sorry it's freaking you out, though, man. Hi, Scott. Oh, thank you, Raylan. I appreciate that. I'm sure I will be feeling better soon. They gave me some good drugs, so... This is numbered to 10. Nice low number for the Hawks, John Collins. And yeah, that is kind of an odd color, isn't it? Like, I think of the Hawks as not really being that kind of neon-y color, but there it was. So anyway, this is Pinnacle for the Pacers, numbered to 249. Brilliance, Malik Monk, numbered to 249 for the Hornets. There's another Malik Monk, that one Pinnacle. Terrence Ferguson, Momentum. And then back to some base. So it's been kind of an interesting night tonight. I have got, this is numbered to 299, Steven Adams for the Thunder. Got somebody who's been bidding with me for a while, always bids in case breaks, and so, you know, normally, well, he always gets cards because they're in case breaks, and I guess he's always gotten hits up to this point in time. This is Frank Mason III to 99 for the Kings. So he did not get a hit this time and decides to file a case to get his money back because he didn't get a hit. Josh Jackson to 99 for the Suns. So I'm just, you know, trying to say, hey, you've been bidding a long time and you've bought into other breaks. Like, you know you don't get a hit every time. This is for the Sixers, Markelle Fultz to 149. This is TJ Leaf, Majestic. DeMar DeRozan for the Raptors. That one's numbered on the front to 149. So we're going back and forth. And basically what the end result is, he comes back and tells me that he's filing a case because he didn't get a hit and I didn't send him a brand new pack of cards. It's like, well, I never said I would send you a brand new pack of cards. Nowhere does it say that you would be sent a brand new pack of cards from me. This is to 199 Lakers, Brandon Ingram. He's like, well, but other breakers do that, so I want my money back. I'm like, really? So now people are asking for their money back if I don't do the same thing that other breakers do. Can you even imagine? That is just insane. This is to 199 for the Knicks, Frank Ntilikina. Like, just when you think you have seen it all. For the Grizzlies to 199, Ivan Rabb. This is to 99, Bogdanovic for the Kings. Oh, and that was your hit, Lurk Josh. Cool, man. Glad we got you started off well tonight. Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Indiana Pacers. And that was box number 1. Hi, Scott. Did I say hi to you a while ago? See, I'm telling you, being medicated, it kind of sends my brain off into a few different directions. Like, I'm not sure if I said hello to you before or not. But if I didn't, hello. And if anybody's watching live and you cannot see the chat and you don't know who I'm talking to or why I'm talking to them, if you log into YouTube, it should allow you to see the chat at that point. This is to 199 for the Lakers. Yeah, I'm not all the way to loopy. I'd like to be all the way to loopy, but yeah, I knew I couldn't work and do that. So why is it so dark in here again tonight on my lighting, some of these cards? So I didn't take they gave me some cough medication, and I may have to walk off if I have some coughing fits, but it will apparently like either make me loopy or knock me out, so I didn't take that yet. This is to 199, TJ Leaf for the Pacers. Terrence Ferguson to 249 for the Thunder. To 299 for the Grizzlies, Wayne Selden Jr. There is Malik Monk again. That one's on Panini Basketball. There's a Pinnacle Terrence Ferguson. I still say whatever I caught when I was at the hospital picking up my aunt. I mean, because daggone it, I haven't been sick in years. And then this year, right around Christmas, my sister came home and got me sick. That's the $2.99 Eric Bledsoe for the Bucks. Although she swears it wasn't her, I think it was, because it's just too coincidental. And then, by golly, right along behind that, I get sick again. So I'm making up for all the years I wasn't sick. This is Terrence Ferguson, Artist Proof Pinnacle to 99. We do have a 600 point Panini rewards point, so at least a decent number of points on that one. It will go out by way of random at the end of the break, along with any others that we might find. That's the 249 for the T-Wolves. That was the limited card set, by the way. Oh, you got your cards today? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That was Momentum Majestic for the Celtics. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks, really. Besides the guy who, you know, is returning it because, or wants to return it, wants a refund. He doesn't want to return anything. He wants a refund because he didn't get a hit, and because I didn't send him a free pack of cards when he still drew cards, but he just didn't get any major hits. So besides him, I get a message from the guy who had the Lakers in the last case of this, who says, oh yeah, by the way, he won't be paying me the $135 that he said he was going to pay, so got stiffed on that. This is to 99, Markelle Fultz for the Sixers. And then a little Jonathan Isaac to 249 for the Magic. This is to 149 for the Celtics with the Nader. Dennis Smith Jr. Pinnacle, Mavericks. To 149 Porzingis for the Knicks. And then, so just to complete the trifecta, somebody sends me all kinds of nasty messages because they didn't get a hit in something else and didn't read anything and didn't know they were in a break or anything else, and has been just, of course they opened a case too, because why wouldn't they? So I've had like the trifecta of why it is not fun to break today. Really, I love to break. I just don't like what happens in certain situations like those. But anyway, we're done talking about that. We got to move on and find some beautiful stuff in here to get you guys off to a good start. Mike Conley to 99 for the Grizzlies. He's out for the year with that injury. Another Markelle Fultz, and this one makes the Sixers a little happier because it's got some ink with it. To 199. So you got the ink and the relic. And Sixers, how about you? Yeah, now you have a nice little gold standard Markelle Fultz to 99 to go along with your other two Fultz hits so far. And I count that gold standard as a hit for sure. That's, as I say, we don't find those too often. This is to 299, Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Panini Basketball, Anunoby. Clippers, Milos, Pinnacle. I assume he says his name Milos. I mean, that's how most people would pronounce it, I believe, of when they're not from here. This is to 199, Carroll for the Nets. A little Frank Jackson coming up for Nola to 99. Oh, Scott, you pulled a sick Fultz auto jersey 2 of 10 a couple of days ago. That's nice. Out of Chronicles or out of something else? This is to 199, Anunoby on Momentum. TJ Leaf to 299, Pacers. Dennis Smith Jr. coming up next for Momentum, or on Momentum for the Mavericks. De'Aaron Fox, Majestic. So, Lurk Josh, I have to come back and ask you a question. So, you said that I sound like your mom. Does your mom do card breaks too? Just out of curiosity, because that would be really cool if she did, and I would like that. This is to 199. I put that in the wrong sleeve for the Jazz. Oh, I got a whole stack of the wrong ones mixed in here, apparently. Telling you guys, you know, this is your brain on drugs, right? Don't do drugs. Even the ones the doctor prescribes. Okay, the whole rest of that pack is just weird wrong size sleeves. So let's just move them and get another one. Oh, you're asking me how did I get started with breaks? Well, I can answer that. Hang on one second. Davin Reed, this is to 99 for the Phoenix Suns. Let me get through the parallels and then I'll answer that. This is Jason Tatum to 199 for Momentum. Another Fultz. This one is to 99 for the Sixers. A little Jason Tatum Majestic. That one's not numbered, but we're going to go ahead and put it in a sleeve anyway, just because, you know, why not? Kuzma for the Lakers. That's Panini Basketball. All right, so I'm going to give you kind of a mid-range answer, as in it's not like super quick, but it's not super, super long. So when I was younger, I used to collect cards, and I got out of it when I got older, of course. When I was in high school and college and whatever, I got out of it. And I was out of it for a long time, many years. And I guess it was, 2015 when let me back up. I went to school. I graduated from the University of Kentucky. And in 2015, one of our football players, Bud Dupree, was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, which happens to be my favorite pro team. So I was pretty excited because, first of all, our football program kind of blows at Kentucky most of the time. So it was pretty cool for us to even get somebody drafted. This is to 299 for the Jazz. And then the fact that they went to my favorite team made it even better. We'll finish it in a minute. For the Celtics, this is to 199, and I cannot say that guy's name. Every time it comes up, I have no idea how to say it. So, Oheli, I don't know. We'll just go with semi, and that's maybe not right either. Pinnacle for the Hornets to 199. That is Malik Monk. John Collins for the Hawks. That is to 249, limited. Panini Basketball, Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. Another Mike Conley. This is to 149 for the Grizzlies. So, after Bud got drafted by the Steelers, I decided, maybe I'm going to get back into cards and I'm going to collect all of our UK players, basketball and football, that have gone into the pros, but particularly Bud because he went to my Steelers. This is to 199, Bradley Beal for the Wizards. So in the process of searching for my cards of Bud Dupree's rookie year, I discovered breaks. Oh, yeah. They did not exist when I was last collecting cards. Los Angeles Lakers, Josh Hart to 49. So, yeah, I got hooked on breaks, okay? Like you would say, somebody got hooked on whatever. It was hooked on breaks. This is the 249 De'Aaron Fox. And I just kept thinking to myself, man, I would love to open cards every day. It would be so much fun because I really like it. This is to 199 for the Celtics with the Sterling Brown. So eventually that led to doing this. So there you go. This is the Magic, Jonathan Isaac on Pinnacle. Lauri Markkanen, Momentum for the Bulls. So it's kind of a UK Bud Dupree Steelers sort of thing. All right, so you say his name, but see, I don't even know what that do you say the J is a J? Ojale? Is that how you say it? You say it as a J? Ojale? I will never remember that. You know that is a lost cause with me. Here is Marquee Ivan Rabb to 99 for the Grizzlies. As I mentioned before, all of our other cases, with the exception of one, we only found one per case. There was one case where we had two, so it's possible we'll find another, but that could be the only one. There's Mr. Lonzo Ball, but that is just a base rookie. Clint Capella for the Rockets to 299. Yeah, Scott, but I'm saying, do you say the J as a J? Is it pronounced as a J? So it's Ojale, 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 something like that. Is the J pronounced as a J, I think, is my question. Keeping in mind that you know I'm terrible at this. That's to 199 John Collins for the Hawks. With the name pronunciation, I mean. That's what I mean I'm terrible at. This is to 199 Bogdanovic. For the Kings. That was on the Majestic card set. DJ Wilson for the Bucks to 299. Bogdanovich, Kings, Majestic. That one was not numbered. Panini Basketball, Bogdanovich, because why have one when you can have three right in a row? So the Kings are wallpapering a room with their Bogdanovic hits right there in a row. Yeah, so I'm hoping that tomorrow when I wake up, I'll feel a little more like myself, and I'll get a whole bunch of shipping done, because I did not get anything really done today. I pretty much just laid around and whined all day. I know, isn't that awful? A terrible, terrible sick person. This is to 99 for the Cavaliers. But hey, you know, you gotta get the sympathy points where you can, right? Nah, I'm kidding. I wasn't too bad. This is to 199 Zach Collins for the Blazers. Derek White on the Momentum card set to 99 for the Spurs. Oh boy, here comes my chance. Oh, I see. I'm already forgetting. Oh, Ojale. Oh, why couldn't they just put an A in there? I might be more likely to remember it. So spelling with all those E's. This is the 249 limited for the Celtics. Ojale. Yeah. There's no way I'll remember that. Davin Reed for the Suns. Panini Basketball. Pinnacle. Nick Kalina for the Knicks. Oh, but look, Scott's proud of me for pronouncing it right that time, or semi-right. I know, it's the little things that make us happy, right? This is to 299 for the Warriors. DJ Wilson for the Bucks to 49. So there's a new group or a new brand of signed basketball jerseys that's come out. Dennis Smith Jr. to 199 Momentum for the Mavericks. Frank Mason III to 199 for the Kings. Justin Patton is coming up. Momentum T-Wolves. And Kevin Love to 149 for the Cavaliers. He's been in the middle of all kinds of controversy, what with their little secret team meetings, mostly about him, it seems. So Gold Rush, you guys have probably noticed I've broken Gold Rush autograph football jerseys and Gold Rush autograph mini helmets and stuff like that. They have some autograph basketball jerseys now. That's to 199, Steph Curry for the Warriors. So I bought a couple, and we'll be opening them up. I think one's this week. One I think is the next night that we do Chronicles. And then the other one I haven't gotten scheduled yet. This is to 199 for the Lakers, Mr. Lonzo Ball. Pinnacle, that is numbered to 249 for the Celtics, Nader. To 299 for the Nets with Jared Allen. Justin Jackson, Majestic. Laurie Markkinen on Panini Basketball. So I'm looking forward to getting into that jersey because, in most everything that I have opened from Gold Rush, they've had baseball jerseys. They don't have them right now, but when baseball's in season, they do. And they have football jerseys, and they have mini helmets, and now the basketball jerseys. But out of the football jerseys and the baseball and the mini helmets, I've had really good luck pulling very nice stuff from them. So I'm hopeful that our Gold Rush basketball jersey is going to have some equally nice hits in it. If you're into that sort of thing. Not everybody is. Some people only like cards and don't care about the memorabilia and vice versa. Dario Saric to 199 for the Sixers. A little Chris Paul coming out for the Houston Rockets to 199. So there is another new basketball product coming out Wednesday. I didn't buy it, though. It didn't look very good to me. All right, here is Teodosic or whatever for the Clippers, numbered to 99. He's the one that I think you probably say his first name is Milos, but maybe not. It could be Milos, but I don't think so. I think it's probably Milos. So that's our second gold standard out of this box. This is the $2.99 for the Hawks. A little Bam Adebayo momentum for the Heat. Oh boy. See, it's already gone. Wait a minute. Ojale. I'm just going to have to go to sleep saying that over and over tonight. Majestic for the Celtics. Ojale. Why can't I remember that? If I see him enough tonight, maybe it will cement in my head. Brandon Ingram to $2.99 for the Lakers. Yeah, so this basketball that is coming out to Wednesday, Is this Tuesday? No, this is Monday. Frank Mason III to 149 for the Kings. It's called Status. John Collins for the Hawks to 249. And it does look like that, really the only thing in there that I'm like super interested in, that's to 199, Derek White for the Spurs, is the like draft night autographs or something I think they have in there. Mike James for the Suns on Panini Basketball. Pinnacle, Wilson for the Bucks. But outside of that, the rest of it looks very kind of ho-hum to me. Looks like 1 hit per box, and you get something like 5 memorabilia hits per case. I don't know. It just didn't look like it was going to be that hot, so I didn't buy any. Zach LaVine for the Bulls to 99. I might regret it, but I don't think so. TJ Leaf for the Pacers. That's to 199. Sticker auto and jersey. Tony Bradley for the Jazz to 99. Panini Basketball. A little Brilliance, De'Aaron Fox to 249. I think that is our second, right? That's our second Brilliance we've pulled tonight, I believe. Anyway, Sindarius Thornwell, Momentum. Jordan Bell, Majestic. Look at that. I'm trying to pick up the stuff we've already looked at. That's not very helpful. Wasn't that a second Frank Mason auto? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'll recap it at the end, but since you've asked, let's go back through here and just see if it is. There's Frank Jackson, TJ Leaf. Oh, yeah, it is. One with a relic and one that is just the autograph with no relic attached. Even under the best of circumstances, I am challenged to remember all the hits we get in something. Frankly, I don't often retain them because I see so many cards between all the things that I break and then all the sorting and shipping and all that. I see so many things. I don't even generally try to retain the hits. Now, some I do just automatically, like the one of ones and really big hits. That's to 199 for the Blazers. But then the regular stuff like that, you saw, I didn't even remember we had the first Frank Mason. So I know, it's bad. That's under the best of circumstances. That's when I'm not drugged. Joakim Noah for the New York Knicks to 199. His dad was Yannick Noah, a tennis player, if you're into tennis. Jarrett Allen, that is numbered to 99, Majestic for the Nets. Oh, Scott, yeah, you agree with me on that status or whatever. That's to 199 for the Kings. What I don't get about Panini, this is Dennis Smith Jr., Majestic for the Mavericks, is why don't they just, I mean, their football products are so awesome, and then why do they make basketball so much less interesting most of the time? That is Jason Tatum on Panini Basketball for the Celtics. It's not numbered. I mean, I know football is going to have more autographs because, I mean, frankly, there are more football players on a team, obviously, than there are basketball players on a team. So you have more assets to work with. You're going to have more hits in the product, and I get that. But they just seem to, it just seems like they don't do as good a job with their basketball stuff, at least not their newer stuff. Their older stuff I liked better. This is to 199 for the Thunder with a little mellow. Hawks with a hit. Tyler Dorsey. That is to 199 with your relic and autograph. Pinnacle. DJ Wilson to 249 bucks. Kyle Kuzma to 99 for the Lakers. I am looking forward to Contenders basketball, though. We haven't had that since 2012, so I am looking very forward to that. Kyle Kuzma. That was, of course, Panini Basketball insert. There's a Jason Tatum Majestic, also unnumbered. So Contenders basketball is probably next up on my wish list. And then, of course, I always love National Treasures, but like we all love National Treasures, right? In anything, for the most part. This is 299 for the Suns with TJ Warren. Derek White coming up for the Spurs to 199 relic. to 199 Boston Celtics Ogilvy. I didn't have to think about it as long that time. See, I'm telling you. You just need to repeat it a whole bunch of times. It'll get easier. Oh, and look, I get another chance. Ogilvy for the Celtics in limited, numbered to 149. Most of those are either 149 or 249. Another Jason Tatum Majestic. It seems like we've had a bunch of those. Also unnumbered. Panini Basketball, Jason Tatum. That's kind of weird. They're putting like the same player just in different cards sets kind of back to back a couple of times in there. Now what's happening over there at Panini? I'm trying to think I don't even know what other basketball is coming out. I mean, obviously status on Wednesday, but I mean, I'm trying to think beyond that. Contenders, which I already mentioned. I don't know if I've even seen any announcements about any other basketball releases. There've got to be some more coming up, though, but can't think what they are. Oh, Tony says that that's too many of the same players. Well, I mean, they're always gonna, well, you would like to think that they're always going to top load it with the highest profile rookies, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's another kind of your guess is as good as mine kind of thing. Kemba Walker to 299 for the Hornets. Oh, another rewards points. That one is 250. So we'll stack it over there with our 600. That replaces a hit. I'm sure you know that, or you've noticed it by now when that pulls up, but we do give those out at the end of the break. Sterling Brown, Panini Basketball to 249. De'Aaron Fox to 199. Pinnacle, Jonathan Isaac. Bam Adebayo, Momentum. Oh, yeah, Select. I forgot about Select. Have they announced the date for that already, Lurk Josh? I don't know how I didn't pay attention to that. This is to 199 Harden for the Rockets. And actually, I want to say maybe I even already put in an order for that now that you mention it. And it just went right out of my head. But I think I maybe do have an order in for it already. This is to 99 Portland Trailblazers. CJ McCollum. A third gold standard. So we've had a couple of cases in a row with multiple gold standards, which is nice. This one's Lauri Markkanen to 99 for the Bulls. Nader again to 299 for the Celtics. A little Justin Jackson Majestic. Osman Panini Basketball. Yeah, Select is always a fun one. That's right. I forgot about it. So I like Select and National Treasures. We've got some more fun stuff coming up then. This is to 99 for the Nets. I'm just still bummed that they took away. I mean, limited in basketball, frankly, I didn't think they did a very good job with the last year or two. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over that one. But I am super sad that we're not getting gold standard as a freestanding release. This is to 199 Nick Kalina for the Knicks. To 199 Majestic Jonathan Isaac. Donovan Mitchell finally making an appearance here. 249 limited. I believe someone told me you pronounce his last name Key. That's Panini Basketball for the Rockets. To 149 Bobby Portis for the Bulls. This is our next to last box. So this is box number 9. So if we haven't pulled your team yet or your player yet, now's the time to start working on your mojo. See if we can't conjure it up for you. Number 2, 299, Bradley Beal, Wizards. Oh, I see a little Kobe Bryant coming up. We pulled a nice Kobe Bryant redemption out of here the other night out of one of these cases. It was pretty low numbered, too. I want to say to 49. This is a Kobe relic to 199 for the Lakers. To 249, Jason Tatum, Majestic. And I definitely need to get a new pack of sleeves. I always forget how many I use in this particular set. It's a lot because there's so many numbered cards, and so I always think, oh, I've got plenty, you know, when I start the break, and then inevitably, no, I run out. This is to 299, Mike James for the Suns. Fortunately, I don't keep them too far away. Terrence Ferguson, Pinnacle. Elfrid Payton, 149, Magic. I guess technically I don't even really have to sleeve the ones that are higher than numbered to 100, but just out of habit, I kind of did, so, or I have been. So may as well keep on that path, I suppose. Vince Carter to 199 for the Kings. DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Does that say to 49? I think it does. And you've got your auto and relic there with a nice low number for the Bucks. Josh Jackson, 199, Panini Basketball for the Suns. Tony says this is his second break of a case of Chronicles. The other one was a good mixture of team and players. This one's been riddled with too many of the same players. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of never know what you're going to get with that. That's to 149 with the Hornets, Dwayne Bacon. And truly, that has been the case for the last year or so. It seems like with almost every product. I mean, there were cases of top stuff that I opened, which it was one card per box, and there were, I want to say 16 boxes in the case, or maybe there were 20 boxes in the case. Anyway, 5 of the hits out of there, single card in each box, 5 of the hits were for the same team out of one of those cases. Harry Giles Majestic for the Kings, which was just crazy. I mean, that was like a third of the case for one team. Panini Basketball, Cavs. So it's not unique to just Panini. Topps has certainly been guilty of it too, and they seem to have all been guilty of it recently. Although at least in this one, our autograph and relic hits aren't as much duplication. We've definitely had duplication in our Chase rookie inserts. This is to $2.99 for the Heat. Right as I say that, didn't we pull John Collins already? So right as I say that, let's just make a liar of me. That is to $1.99 for the Atlanta Hawks. I think we've already pulled him once. And there he is again. This is to $49 in the marquee insert. So that is our second marquee out of this case. Oh, you're saying Topps Update Baseball was the worst that you had seen for that? Well, this was out of, this is to 149, Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. What I'm thinking of was Clearly Authentic, And then there was another one that was similar to Clearly Authentic, which why my Archive Signature Series. This is Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks, Pinnacle. De'Aaron Fox, Momentum for the Kings. And it was weird because I had several cases, of course, for each of them, as I typically do. And some of the cases would be distributed beautifully, and you would have a really nice mix of teams and players. And then other cases would be like the one I mentioned to you, where a third, literally a third of the case, the hits were all for one team. It was for the Cardinals. I remember that quite well because I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we keep pulling St. Louis Cardinals. So I mean, technically it's supposed to be random, but I tell you what, sometimes it doesn't seem random. I mean, obviously I guess it is, but there is someone that told me, came into one of my breaks and told me that there was, this is back when we were breaking museum collection last year. This is to 299 Avery Bradley for the Pistons, which of course is a high-end baseball product. TJ Leaf for the Pacers. This is to 199. And this guy had been in a break for museum collection last year. And in the case that he was in the break for, every single box had a 1 of 1 in it. This is to 199 Nick Kalina for the Knicks. So that was probably like, you know, a good percentage of all the 1 of 1s in the entire run of museum collection, all coming out of one case. Every single box, he said, had a 1 of 1 in it. Caleb Swanigan for the Blazers. That was to 299. John Collins for the Hawks, Momentum. Frank Jackson, Majestic for NOLA. Supreme Seller is asking, saying you didn't get to watch the whole break. Yeah, we will recap everything. Supreme Seller, well, not everything, but we'll recap the hits and our main parallel cards. And this is to 299 for the Nets. Here in a minute, when we get to the end, I've got to give away these 2 Panini Rewards Points cards, and then we'll recap. But in addition to that, this is De'Aaron Fox to 199 for the Kings, making a nice appearance there. This is Terrence Ferguson to 249 for the Thunder in Momentum. Jonathan Isaac to 249 Brilliance for the Magic. A little Lonzo Ball, Majestic. I think that might be, is that the first Lonzo parallel we've seen? Maybe. There's a Kuzma on Panini Basketball. So in addition to the recap that we're going to do, basically Supreme Seller, what happens is YouTube will have an archived version of this break available usually within 2-3 hours after the break is over. It just says live stream on it or whatever, but you can always match up the date. This is to 199 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So their archived version is always going to be available to watch first. Then I will sometime tomorrow post the uploaded version, the recorded version of this break that I just record locally on my laptop while we're doing it. This is Oklahoma City Thunder Terrence Ferguson to 199. Another gold standard. This is Josh Jackson to 99 for the Suns. And the only difference in the one that is archived and the one that I upload is I put in the right titles and description in the one that I upload. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. Jarrett Allen to 149 for the Nets. Pinnacle for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. Whoops, how about I flip that the correct way? That is Peyton to 149 for the Magic. All right, so before we recap our hits, we do have these 2 Panini Rewards Points to award to someone. Of course, each of these replaced a hit. That's what Panini does. They don't give them to you extra. They give them to you instead of. So we have a 250 and a 600 point. So what I will do, I'm going to bring you along with me while I go through this process. But basically, I'm going to copy all of our team names, if I can get myself on the right page, and then we'll paste them into random.org. I will hit random one time because we have 30 teams. I mean, I don't see any reason to do random multiple times. One time should be sufficient. And the top 2 teams are going to get those cards. So the team that comes up in the first position after we hit random will get the 600 points. The team that comes up in the second position after we hit random will get the 250 points. And just scrolling down through there once again, you can see that all the teams did get put in there properly. And that is coming up to the Jazz and the Timberwolves. So that is going to be, I put these in a sleeve, so I'm not writing actually on your card, so don't worry about that. But so Jazz with the 600 points. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting ready to sneeze. Excuse me. I did sneeze into my elbow, so it didn't get on or near anything. The hazards of the little bug I have, sorry. So 600 rewards points awarded to the Jazz by way of random. 250 rewards points awarded to the T-Wolves by way of random. Then we have our gold standard and our marquee. We did not pull any titanium in this one, and we still have found no gala. So we're now 4 cases in with no gala. So marquee John Collins to 49, marquee Ivan Rabb to 99, Markelle Fultz to 99, gold standard, Josh Jackson to 99, gold standard, Lauri Markkanen to 99, gold standard, and Milos whoever for the Clippers to 99. Now our relic and signature hits. So, yeah, so Gala is being particularly elusive. Titanium is not plentiful, but this is the first case where we pulled none. I thought we had pulled none in the first case, but then when I sorted it, I found one. So we had 1 in the first case, and 3 or 4 in the second, 1 in the third, and none here in the fourth. But having no luck so far with Gala, which is kind of rough, right? Nice John Collins to 10. I really want to find that Gala. It's, of course, I guess that's the whole idea, right? That's what they want us to do. They want us to chase them around. And I want to see one. It's bugging me that we haven't hit one yet. And Supreme Seller, you probably did not see this earlier because you jumped in late. So I'll put this up real quickly. It will show you the shipping schedule or the anticipated shipping schedule for this, which is, of course, Thursday is what I'm guessing in terms of when it will go out. And since I am a little under the weather, it's always possible that it could slide a day later. I hope that it doesn't. I'd actually like it to slide a day to the good side and get out a day quicker, but that's kind of a general estimate of when that's going to go out. And also here's a quick little look once again at our breaks that are coming up over the days ahead here. Notice that we do have some more first off the line Contenders football coming up on Saturday. We also have a nice autographed full-size football helmet that day. And there's a possibility of both Tom Brady and Ron Gronkowski in that particular series. So that's a little Super Bowl special for you there. But guys, that is it for me tonight. I appreciate very much you hanging out with me, putting up with my little occasional hacking and whatnot. And I always thank you for bidding and breaking with me, chatting with me, and all that kind of stuff. And oh, wait a minute. Scott's telling me you watched a break for New Limited and you saw a 1-of-1 quad auto with Watson, Kaiser, Trubisky, and Mahomes. Oh, that's nice. I broke some Limited, of course, the night it came out, right? Did I break it the night it came out or the night after? Anyway, we had some nice hits, of course, in Limited, and it's always got some nice stuff in it, and we got another case of that coming. I'm looking forward to it. Always find cool stuff in there, so. Lurk Josh, I did random the points. I sure did. If you did not see that, I just went through them again in the recap, but here they are. I wrote it on there so I wouldn't forget. So, Jazz, oops, I turned the focus. Sorry. I had switched the focus back because I thought we were done. There's the Jazz and the T-Wolves. That's how those were awarded by way of random. All right, guys. So thank you again. I appreciate you. Have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you again on another break. In the meantime, take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.